What's up, Cougar fans? Jake Brandon here, your host of the Coup Connect podcast. Let's hit that like, hit that subscribe on your way into this episode. It's going to be a great one. We got a great guest. And as always, go to cougconnect.com, become a paying subscriber, get behind the paywall, get in the Discord where all the latest and greatest stuff is. I know there's stuff in there right now that you guys would like to know about. But tonight, we are welcoming in Jarom Jordan, BYU Sports Nation legend. Jarom Jordan. Jarom, how are you?
Well, I'm one of the two original hosts, so I guess so.
Legend.
I appreciate that. I'm no Legend Glasgow, though.
No.
I talked to him in practice today. I said, tell me about the name.
Yeah.
His dad, when they were going to have a baby, said, hey, boy or girl, let's name it Legend. Ended up being a boy. And I said, did you like the name, when you were younger? He goes, I thought it was weird.
Yeah.
When I was younger. And he said, now I like it.
Yeah.
Fessy Satake has a kid whose middle name is Legend as well.
What do you know?
Fun fact.
Dude, we had Legend over for dinner last night, actually. And, before in spring ball, he would kind of like humble brag about like all the plays he's making. I think he's made so many plays now, he's kind of like almost uncomfortable with like the expectations continue to mount on this kid. Because last night we were talking about, he's like, hey, yeah, I've been like, I've been playing good and doing this. I'm like, oh, like now there's like a, it's a change of tone almost when you talk about it with
yes,
him.
like
So,
he's great. He did a fun interview that's I think on our YouTube or whatever. We'll air it on the show I think soon, but he's fun. He kind of looked down the whole time. And Fessy Satake walked by and goes, smile, Legend.
we got to get him on.
Having fun.
We got to get him on the pod more. Get him. He was supposed to be here tonight, but
he heard I was coming.
He missed his. He got intimidated.
Yeah, he's like, I already talked to Jeremy.
Yeah,
Legend's awesome. I said, when did you start to kind of like get high reps where you knew you could do this at this level? And he's like, in spring, Fessy just threw me in with the ones a couple times. He said, and it went well, so here we are. I saw him today make a great over-the-shoulder grab in the first team versus offense versus first team defense.
Against Evan, who's top 5, top 10 corner in the country.
Yes.
Like somewhere in there.
Legend can play, man.
Yeah.
He's going to be one of the best receivers BYU has, which is wild. How was this guy at 3-star?
Dude, the system has some flaws. It's not perfect, right? That's a safe way to say it, a nice way to say it. But how was Brock Harris not a 5-star? How was Legend a 3-star? And like he was a high-ish 3-star, but not as high as some of the other 3-stars we've got.
This dude's walked in like he's a 5-star receiver.
100%,
and performed really well.
And
he's
I think
not
he can
the
put on
tallest
like that.
dude.
No,
standing next to him, I was like, oh, we're similar height. I said, what do you do best? He goes, once I get the ball, I can take it the distance.
Yeah,
that's one of my strengths. And I said, how's the blocking? Because that for freshmen, that's typically hard. He goes, I feel like I'm doing well and I'm working on it. Because BYU receivers block well.
Even you go back to Gunnar Romney, Puka Nacua, Chase Rob, like you go down the list.
Neil
like
Powell was good at it.
They would just continue to sustain those blocks down the field.
Yes, Keanu Hill was great too.
Yeah, like all those guys.
Yep.
One thing Justice was talking about Legend right before this, and he had said one of his strengths, obviously, is his speed, but he said he's actually way stronger than he looks. And because he's got to get off the press with him, he's got to be physical with him when he covers him.
Yeah.
And he's like, he may not look like the strongest guy, but he's much, much stronger than people think he is.
Yeah.
So
if you just line him up there, you're not like this guy's going to get 1,000 yards or whatever.
Right.
But I legitimately think he's going to have like 400 to 600 yards for BYU this year. Dude. Out of the gate. Freshmen haven't really done this. Austin Collie 04, Cody Hoffman 2010. That's kind of it.
Yeah.
For
McKay
true
Jacobson.
freshmen. 09, yeah.
Yeah, before the mission.
That was a loaded kind of receiver room and tight end group with George and Pitta. And O'Neal Chambers was good as a freshman too, I guess, especially in the return game. But, yeah, it's exciting, man. And part of the reason is there's a dearth there. There's a space to occupy. If Chase and Parker were there, Legend's probably not getting the same amount of kind of run and targets. But this dude has seized the moment. And it's exciting. And if his name's Scott Glasgow, it's just a little different. No offense to any Scots. Just if his name's Travis Glasgow, it's different. His name's Legend. Like James Fredette's different than Jimmer Fredette.
Absolutely.
Like, there's power in a name.
Yeah. Kev, are you going to say something?
Oh, a couple things. Who was the best wide receiver in the country last year that was a freshman?
Ohio State?
No. Miami.
That was a freshman. Yeah.
Malachi Tony.
Malachi
Yes,
Tony.
Malachi
What was his star rating?
Is he a 3-star as well?
He was a 3-star as well.
Ooh. Wow.
I like him.
I'm not saying, but that was a name that was thrown out from the freshman on the
freshman podcast. Yeah.
They said he's very, I think honestly in playing style too, because Malachi Tony is 5'10", 190 pounds, but Sometimes you're a 3-star and you just
some guys just have
sometimes
it,
you
man.
just pop.
And in modern football,
Yeah.
you get in space and then create.
Yeah.
Like
We had a slot receiver at Spanish. His name is Noah Conway. Shout out Noah. And we played Orem, and this Orem team had Puka Nakua and Noah Sewell, and I mean, we go down the list: Kingsley Somataia, Jacob Robinson. Like all these guys were on this Orem team. It was loaded. They had like dozens
NFL dudes
on it. A really good team. And Noah goes out there. Noah honestly balled on him, and undersized but shifty. And I mean, not really undersized for a slot, but undersized compared to the Orem team, right?
Yep.
And the Orem coaches came up after like, hey, number 8, like
open enrollment.
He can really play.
Oh,
That's too true. That's too true.
Yeah, he was wearing blue. He
Corner
was wearing
Canyon's
blue
like,
that next season.
Sky Ridge, all of them. But they're like, that kid, he can really play. And I'm like, when you're on a team full of like NFL guys, and sometimes you guys just have it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And I think Legend is one of those guys.
Growing up, I loved Kevin Curtis at Utah State, mainly because he was from our area and his brother played at my high school. But Kevin was awesome. Returned missionary, went to Spain, slept with a football in his arms his whole mission, came back and was an All-American there. Like, these guys can have an impact. So I'm excited to see what Legend does. The connection with Bear is good. He told me that Bear continues to give him little pointers on, like, hey, if this guy has outside leverage, you don't need to run the route all the way to him. Just sit in there. I'll hit you.
Yep.
So that connection continues to get better.
Yeah, and Bear's ball placement, and I think more than ball placement, because he's been accurate. He really has. His knowledge of ball placement and getting the ball out at the right time, which is usually quicker than it was maybe last year, that has leveled up. And everyone, especially the DBs I've talked to, they're like, no, Bear's a different beast this year. Like, and it's noticeable. And obviously he's like been a full year in a college Division I weightlifting program as well, which helps. But
Nice to have a spring.
Yep. But the guy knows the intricacies of the offense this year, which last year he was just out playing ball. And I think that it's going to be helpful for a guy like Legend to have that guy in the huddle with him be like, just do this against this look. You know what I mean?
And that's where Bear could really help the receivers in this conversation. It's like, I will put the ball in the spot where you need it.
Right.
And that's the biggest question mark on offense, right? It's like, okay, what's going to happen here? Walker Lyon's going to be a beast, too. And, and we know this, but like at practice today, I was like, oh, that's the number 1 pass catcher. And that's what I've been saying for months. Walker Lyons, to me, is going to lead this team in catches. I don't know if it's yards, but I think it's catches for sure.
Right. Different kind of targets at his tight end.
Yes, he's not going to stretch the field in the same way that I think Legend will have more yards perhaps than Walker.
Yeah.
Just because of the nature of his catches will be intermediate to deep a lot. And that's the only place where Bear struggled, according to PFF, like on the passing chart. Outside the numbers, kind of 15, 20 plus was a real struggle. I want to say it was like 2 for 24 or something. That's a hard spot to get receptions.
Yeah.
But Bears been money pretty much every place else because this team goes on play action for explosive plays. So keep that going.
Well, A-Rod loves play action. He has the whole time he's been a play caller. But he's also been a big fan of the smashes and the overs from athletic slots, like taller slots like Neil Pau, even like Puka when he could put him in the slot and that. And I think you'll see those numbers go up significantly this year as he can teach him where to get the ball out, how to read those backers, if they're going to sit, in the hook to curl, or if they're going to try and help on the sideline, how to go behind them or in front of them, depending on the coverage they play. Like, you will see those specific numbers go up. I almost guarantee it, because A-Rod has done that with Jaron and Zach, and like everybody has made progressions on those type of smashes over kind of looks against
and
cover
Legend
3.
said he's playing X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
So they'll just put him where they need him.
Yeah.
And because I said, what's it like going from a high school playbook to Aaron Roderick's? And he goes, well, last year I might play a different position and rep it once in practice and be fine in the game. He goes, now I've got to know what I'm doing at all 3.
Yeah.
And he does, which is cool.
And real quick, I don't want to discount Kyler and JoJo, because we have
for sure
released some.
I was going to say,
go ahead.
Those like outside the numbers, we didn't really have outside the numbers guys last year, like we might have this year. Plus, we have 2 tight ends that hopefully get over 1,200 yards between the 2 of them. So they might not even need to throw outside the numbers if we got.
Yeah, that's true. I also think that is a later throw, because you kind of have to let the coverage develop a little bit before you attack that spot on the field. And with the young quarterback, hey, quick, easy stuff. Or just, it can be deep, but it's going to be quick. We're going over the top where only our guy can catch it, and we've looked safety off, or we've bracketed safety to someone else to get that look. Where this year it's like, no, we can trust Bear to understand the intricacies of our offense better and let a slower developing play and attack those spots downfield. Like that's part of it too. But I don't think you're wrong necessarily.
And it's wild that we're basically saying, like, we want Bear to be a better passer and have more touchdown passes. And you lost Chasen Parker.
Yeah.
And Carson.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big ask, to be
Yeah.
honest. But we're kind of banking on Bear's expansion as a player, as opposed to who's there catching it.
I also think we're looking at Fessie's track record.
True.
Because I remember,
when has he not delivered?
Yeah. Like
He
I
has delivered every
remember
year.
years ago we had like Puka go down, Gunner go down, and then Cody gets hurt in the Arkansas game at home because Cody they all kind of filled in for each other. And Cody gets
22?
hurt. Yeah, I think this is 22. And then Braden Cosper comes in and honestly balled. And like everyone's like, oh, we're gonna suck. We're not gonna be able to throw the ball. We're not gonna do this. And Braden just like steps up and honestly balled for us in a couple of those games where everyone's like, we can't pass the ball. And it's like, no, Fessy, even when he's faced injuries or he's faced things, like he's had the next dude ready to go, and he's had a deep enough room that we've had guys ready to go.
And that's the strength of this group. While the big question is who will be kind of the top guy or top guys, which JoJo Phillips should be the top guy in my opinion. It is 6 or 7 deep with guys that we feel like, they could produce 4 to 6 catches a game. Let's see what Kyler Casper can do. Reggie Frischnecht was the top JUCO receiver 2 years ago. Like, oh, by the way, Tiger Bachmeyer is there. Like, are these the backups? Like, these guys could be your first 3. They could be your next 3. You know, Cody Hagan would have factored into that, medically retired. But, oh, by the way, Terrence Sarian, who sat in this chair.
Dude, yeah.
Hey, I'm right here, dude. Like, another freshman that could make an impact. So
Jaron Pula.
Jaron Pula.
Like, one of the highest recruited guys BYU's had in a minute. Like, there's some talent sitting there.
I am not as concerned or worried about it. And maybe I'm overconfident, but just I've had a lot of conversations with DBs and receivers and quarterbacks. We had Trayson on here a few weeks ago talking about these guys too. Like, I think we're going to be able to, if we need to attack the field, we'll attack the field. And with LJ and the O-line, you are going to be challenged to beat man coverage. And I think we'll be like, okay, challenge accepted. Like, we have Kyler, we have JoJo, we have Legend, and we have all these other guys who can do it too. So,
I'm not that worried either. Normally, I think we should be worried.
Yeah.
But because BYU has one of its perhaps best 5 running backs of all time, you've got the only true freshman to ever go 3,500, like returning. It's exciting. O-line that you trust.
Yeah.
Good coaches, good culture. These guys have literally said no to more dough at other places because they want to be at BYU. Like, the sacrifice and the work is there.
I think everyone on the roster.
Why not be excited?
I think everyone on the roster has done that, by the way. Can we just go ahead? Because I don't know specifics on a lot of different things, but I have had conversations about different people in the offseason. I get involved with that sometimes. I think every starter on your roster, for the most part, had a bigger offer somewhere else and is like, no, I want to stay here, play for Kalani, and I want to win. And I think we're going to be good next year, and I'm kind of banking on that. And
it's a special group.
Yeah.
I think after this year, CBS Sports produced that article where an anonymous scout or coach said, BYU could have up to 10 guys draftable. He's not wrong. If the season goes like we hope it does to the college football playoff, BYU could have one of its greatest NFL drafts of all time.
I've seen the draft grades for BYU via an NFL agent.
What are they
and
saying?
There's 11 guys on there.
11.
2 of them are undrafted free agent status, but the other 9 have a round attached to their name.
That's pretty good.
It's hard to find another team that's had that much attention with a draft grade.
So here's what I want. I want BYU to win so much that most of those guys leave.
Yeah.
Because it meant there was a great year.
Yes.
Like, oh, we want Austin Collie to stay a senior. No, I want him to ball out as a junior and us to have a great year.
Yeah.
That's how it goes sometimes.
That's the mark of a great program.
Yes. You want to lose dudes that are awesome. Men's basketball is doing this, right? You're getting these awesome one and dones. That's the cost of business right now. With football, because what I don't want is, 8-5, but they all came back for another year.
Right.
I don't want 8-5.
Right.
I want 11 and whatever.
Yes.
I want 12 and whatever, like the last 2 years. So let's hope it's a great year. It's shaping up to be great, and the guys are putting in the work for that.
Yeah, I think, here's the crux of it, right? Like, I think there's a couple position groups where we may not be as deep, and to help out those position groups, I think the way you make a deep run into the season, because I feel like with this team, people want to see you play for a Big 12 championship again, hopefully win, but win or lose, you've got to do well enough the first part of the season that you're in the playoff. And it's kind of undeniable that you're in the playoff. And I don't think you can go to the Big 12 game undefeated and get rolled. Maybe the Notre Dame game helps you if you
If
get
you only
there,
had
right?
one loss, though,
Yeah.
you're probably in.
They're probably in.
Yeah.
But then get there and
But
compete.
BYU will lose in the regular season. I
Yeah.
don't see an undefeated regular season. Just let's be honest. Like
What are the games where you're like, this maybe, this maybe, this one maybe?
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Let's talk about them.
So Arizona.
TCU on the road is sneakier
Okay.
than we think.
Okay. Sonny Dykes is a good coach.
Notre Dame,
Yes.
Arizona State,
Yes.
Utah.
Okay.
Those
Arizona
are my
State.
5 that I've targeted as kind of your 5 toughs.
I like that. Arizona State is one I talked about
On
with someone
Halloween.
today.
That's weird.
Yes.
Yep.
I talked about Arizona State today with an Arizona State alum and fan today. And
Jake Plummer, that's cool.
yeah, we're just tight like that. But I think Kenny Dillingham is incredibly underrated still somehow,
Yes.
even though he's won the Big 12 and he's
Yep.
been to the playoff and nearly beat Texas.
I
in the
actually do
playoff.
like him despite the antics on the field. Against
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to root against it because he's just so fiery. And
He's
just,
young and excitable, and
Yeah.
he gets it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a game.
valley.
2, 4, 6, 8, and
9.
9. Okay, I like you got this all laid out
I
here.
looked at it today. I go, wait a minute, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? I was like, is that what this is? Oh, 9, Utah.
Utah.
Yeah.
No appreciation. No, that's another game. That's another game that's
And
tough.
also not a game we can lose.
Right.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
I won't even put that in.
And this
the
is not
universe.
red.
This is
No, it's orange. It's,
It's orange.
It's
camera-
orange.
the
Almost
camera-
salmon.
salmon's a
It's
great
what
color.
it's supposed to be.
In real life, it looks salmonish. Orange is
Yeah.
a stretch to me.
It'll
but
look
if that's
orange.
what you
It'll
believe
look
it is.
orange on camera. It'll look
It'll
orange.
look yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. You're
I'm trying
putting
to-
a
I'm
filter
trying
on
to-
it
He's got
right now.
filters
Wait
going
a
right
minute.
now.
Right
I'm-
now it's changing color.
Look, we got guys with BYU shirts on. I'm trying to give a little bit of like, we're not all like, just BYU fans scratching each other's back.
Right.
Trying to provide a
I
little
was told that's
sense
what this
of realism.
podcast is.
That's why I came.
You know where I work, right?
Yes, but you are unfortunately, your role on BYU Sports Nation is being the
Realist?
realistic, not
The
love
love Kool-Aid.
Spencer, but you can't drink the Kool-Aid as much. That's your role. But here, I'm the guy that can't drink
You're
the
the
Kool-Aid.
Okay.
You guys can drink all the
I'm
Kool-Aid
drinking
you
the
want.
Kool-Aid.
He just said we're not going undefeated to the regular season. I think he's very
going-
anti-Kool-Aid.
We're not going undefeated. Sorry. Did you ever see the Family Guy where they're in court and Mr. Kool-Aid busts in and goes, "Oh yeah!" and everyone's just quiet and he's like backs out.
Because it's like the jury or somebody's like, somebody's like, oh no,
Oh yeah! Busts through the wall. That's Justin Kirkland on this podcast
Every
all
week.
the time. Oh yeah! And you guys are like, we got to cut that or go viral for some fun stuff.
Got to make a choice. What's going to happen? Shoot, dude. Speaking of going viral, you had a tweet today that I would say went viral. Tell us about this tweet. What happened?
So people have been asking me this. This afternoon, I saw from ESPN The Fan, Ben Criddle. They interviewed Kalani Satake on July 30th and had him on the show. I had left at this point. I had seen this clip. It was posted today, by the way. And I was like, oh, this is Kalani Satake talking very openly about resources it takes to win.
Right.
And so I said, this is the most open I've heard Kalani talk about the resources needed to win. At this juncture, that video that they posted has 77,000 views. There have been a lot of engagement. I think, impressions. So people are clinging on to sort of Kalani being very open about
Candid,
what
yeah,
it needs, what BYU needs to win.
Yeah.
And he cited what he learned in the process of Penn State. And I would add, let's be honest, Oregon and Washington wanted him in kind of 20 and 21 as well. I know that. If USC does not go to the playoff, I would bank that they would try and pull a Penn State with Kalani and
100%.
try and bring him in. Lincoln Riley, big year for him.
Yeah.
They got to make the playoff probably for him to keep his
With
job.
all the resources he's had at his disposal, I think that's a very safe assessment.
So Kalani's going, okay, I've seen the numbers now. And he even cited, the Big 12 and other teams. He's saying, not Texas Tech. I'm talking other teams. So he was very open about kind of the resources required to win and said, hey, we're asked to do more with less and so on and so forth. So if you haven't seen the clip, I'd recommend seeing the clip. And it was just interesting to hear his side of kind of that conversation of what it requires to win. So I was struck by his openness in this. And, BYU's always kind of done more with less. And that's to BYU's credit.
Right.
And congrats to Kalani for the culture he's brought. We talked about the guys that want to be there. It's a special group. They've said no to more straight up money. If it was transactional, a lot of these guys would be gone. It's not. It's transformational. They want to be at BYU, which is special. And so, the hope is BYU can continue to win and figure that end of it out.
Right.
With the powers that be.
I feel like part of the reason it's gone so viral is there was a bunch of rumors like swirling around that there's changes happening or this and that was happening or things like that were happening. And we've kind of talked about that a little bit behind the paywall in the Discord. We can leave it there. But a lot of those rumors were kind
Park man, hit my DMs.
The Park Man, if you don't know, figure it out because it's either a 3D fight or someone else.
3D rats?
Is that where we're at? Gotta be. It's gotta be, bro. Wow. But BYU was very candid with a post on Cougar Board from an official representative of BYU Communications about this thing as well. Like, what do you think? You cut through all the rumor and noise, pairing it with like this Kalani quote. What's going on? Do you think?
Yeah, I could tell you I was at practice today and I saw Brian Santiago out there,
right,
with everybody watching practice and dapping up media and saying thanks for being here. So that's what I know.
Yeah,
that he's there.
And then the official post was basically like he was also at the women's soccer game. And he is our AD.
Yes,
like basically, there's not a lot of merit or weight to this rumors going around.
And I don't know. I don't know exactly this or that. All I know is we've got a football season, less than 4 weeks away, and we're going.
Right.
What I hope, like the week of the Big 12 championship game, that was with Kalani and Penn State. That was a bit distracting. What I hope is that none of this is distracting. From my conversation with players and coaches, it feels like these guys are dialed in on the work and the season. So that excites me. I know there's a lot of conversation from everyone else about stuff, but hey, we're close to football, man.
And you got to enjoy it while it's here because it goes fast, bro.
Listen. There are certain things I'll miss for different things. BYU football is not one of them. That is destination viewing. There's only 6 home games a year. I wish it was 7. I wish it was 8. We only have so many.
Yeah.
We only have so many. I don't care if it's Utah Tech. We have Notre Dame coming this year. I'm stoked.
Well, Arizona and Arizona State are both at home as well. Iowa State as well.
Iowa State as well.
Yeah, those are good.
Kind of what they are.
Good home games.
Yep.
So we don't know, but you told
Iowa
me
State
5 years ago, blind test of like, hey, this is a BYU home schedule. I'd be like, whoa,
this is the best ever.
Yes.
I mean, Notre Dame's at home. Come on.
Right.
This is special. So yeah, I'm excited about all that. What I don't want sort of this situation to be is distracting for the guys.
Yeah.
It's okay if it's distracting to other people, but like the guys, they're locked in is my sense.
No, they totally are. They don't know what's going on. They don't care what's going on.
Yep.
Justice talked about
They're so tired from fall camp. They don't have enough. They don't have enough energy for anything else.
They're like, whatever. I'm look at my playbook. I'm going to watch my film. Yeah. Like that's it. But
mature group.
Yeah, even the young guys, man. Like they've talked about Glasker and LJ and all these guys.
The leadership.
We have to be like that if we want to play at that level. And they're all bought in. They want to do that. And I think these young guys came in a really good recruiting class too. So there's like also this additional expectation of like we better be good because there's a lot expected of us and. The only way you get good is the way these guys got good.
Yes. The culture is good enough to just stay locked in.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. And it seemed like it was everybody in at practice to me.
Yeah. Oh,
like admin, everybody's in. Everybody's ready for BYU football, which is why we're here, baby.
Right. Absolutely.
I love it. I joke that the BYU broadcasting meeting, I'm like, I don't know if this exists if the 80s BYU football didn't happen. Like, the reason this exists is because BYU sports got so relevant and it matters to people and it's such a big part of our lives. So I'm stoked.
Yeah, man. And I think if you go back, like teams with hype and expectations and just fun players to watch, like this has got to be in your list somewhere. What, top 10 at least? Probably top 5.
Spencer said the other day, he goes, is this the most likable team we've had in a long time? Ooh. There's not like a dude where you're like, oh, I love the team, but not that guy. Like,
right.
I think it's a very likable group of individuals.
Even Andrew
personalities.
Gentry. I'm just kidding. Who we both know.
Has he taken over as Mr. BYU for Chase Roberts?
He better.
And Tanner Wall? Like,
he better.
Is alignment allowed to do that at BYU?
Oh, yeah.
There's sort of a power vacuum of Mr. Spirituality.
Yeah, Tanner Wall's gone. Chase Roberts gone. Yeah.
Maybe Andrew. I think he's a good candidate.
It's either Andrew or Trey. You know?
I talked to Trey today, and I was reminded how much I love Trey.
Dude, yeah. Trey's one of one.
So confident, so positive.
Yeah.
Like I was, who sticks out on defense? Braxton Lindsey. He's been balling out. He's great. On offense. Oh, Legend Glasgow.
Yeah.
He's very positive.
Do you guys want to hear a funny story? I might get in trouble for sharing this, but that's what we do.
Leaving it in.
The audience numbers go up.
So we had the players over, some of them over last night for dinner. We had Trey and Justin were there, but then there was a lot of freshmen who were there. And they were talking about, like, oh, like this girl, whatever, she likes me that. And Trey's like, you should call her, put it on speakerphone, and I'll judge how you do this. So they I was not privy to the conversation. They stepped out in my backyard. I got a picture. I'll text it to Kev. Maybe he can put it up in there. But they were in my backyard standing in a circle. One of them had a phone up of that, and they were like calling to talk to a girl. And Trey was like listening to them, and then he was like rating them or judging them
8.2.
after 8.2. Like
your performance was not good.
It was like, dude, it's just a reminder, like these are 18-year-old kids, and they still get nervous to talk to girls or excited. It's just funny, dude. But Trey's
and
there.
they're more nervous about that than
playing. Than getting hit by Jake Clifton or Kay Uluave or whoever. They're like,
which,
Pearson
by the way,
Watson. Yeah, Pearson Watson.
Pearson Watson. Let's go.
Bro, I don't want nothing to do with Pearson Watson. And
he might come past that curtain and shoulder you, dude.
You're talking about the cold Kool-Aid guy, Pearson Watson.
Oh yeah! I can't wait for him to do that to his brother. Dude, Isaiah Glasgow the other day, he goes, someone said, "Hey, have you interacted with Legend on the field?" Mm-hmm. And Legend told me today, not yet. But Isaiah said, "I want us to be full pads, and I can be the welcome to college football moment for Legend."
Well, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow is full contact. Right now, it's what they call thud.
Yes, and I saw this in action today, which was really fun. Walker Lyons catches a pass, and Isaiah Glasgow hits him with the shoulder pretty hard. Mm-hmm. It was excessive thud. Walker kind of gives it to him back, and after practice, they were like, that was fine, whatever.
Right.
They don't care.
They don't.
There have been practices in past years where I've gone to where there were issues and there were fights and everything.
Oh, yeah.
None of that with this group. They compete and then they love each other up. It's great culture.
We've had plenty of
that was a funny interaction.
Yeah. We've had plenty of transfers in, so I won't be doxing anybody if I say this. But I had someone who transferred into BYU, had played a couple years at a different P4 school, and I was like, what's the most surprising thing about BYU? What have you noticed the most? And he's like, I didn't realize that at other college programs, the offensive guys and the defensive guys could be friends. We were encouraged
Typically, it's two teams.
You were encouraged to actively hate each other and try and make the other people look bad in practice. And this team is very much they hype each other up. Trey will come on here, and Trey can talk, and Trey has a lot of pride in his game and all that. But Trey has no problem coming on here and hyping up Legend or hyping up Kyler or JoJo.
JoJo, yeah.
Yes,
been awesome. Yeah.
So there's no hatred among those guys. They can battle it out, and then they can come here for dinner and goof around and and be friends. And it's nothing wrong with it.
Love and learn, stay humble and hungry, all the Kalani
It's the
phrases.
culture, man. We keep saying it.
It's real, though. That's the thing. It's there's some teams over the years, I've been doing this 20 years, that say it, we're best friends off the field, blah, blah, blah.
Best locker room in America.
This team legitimately loves each other. They really do.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
And more than say it, do it.
Yeah.
Show me.
Right.
Don't tell me, show me. They show us consistently.
Yeah. No, dude, Kalani's built something special, and it's like you said, it's beyond transactional, and I feel like college football, college basketball, those two specifically have become a little more pro-like where it's transactional.
Oh, yeah.
And Kalani somehow has been able to cut through all of that and make this about some of his core values, which
are aligned with BYU and the church.
So perfectly aligned.
He is the perfect head coach for BYU.
I agree with that.
If we didn't learn that after Penn State, we need to continue to feel that. He jokingly called himself, I want to be the Polynesian Lavelle when it was early on.
Perfect.
He has become the Polynesian Lavelle.
Yeah.
He's winning in a Power 4 league in the modern era of BYU football. They're going to be preseason top 15. I think we said it a year ago, but this is a very special time. Enjoy this fall camp. Enjoy these games. Enjoy this season. This is awesome.
Right, man.
Not every year goes like this or
No.
is exciting. I think this might be the best preseason BYU football team ever.
Yeah. I think
Preseason.
I think that's safe because
I want it to be the best postseason team. Second best.
Yeah.
I would love them to win in Natty. Don't get me wrong. But what do we actually want? Make the playoff.
Win.
And let's be honest. Win a game.
Yeah.
I would make the playoff right now in any form because then you compete and you see if you win. I'm not worried about that right now. We got to get to the playoff. Let's go. These boys are working for that.
We had a player write a little insider report for the Discord, and he said he'd been there for multiple fall camps. And he said, this fall camp is different because even the guys who've been here a long time or played a lot of years somewhere else, like there's just a different standard of excellence because they want to win a championship. Like their personal goal is to win a championship. That's a hard thing to do.
Not just saying it.
Yeah.
They've been smacked in the face and tasted defeat this close.
Yeah. And the year before that, they are a muffed punt.
Yep.
And Utah not being able to finish Iowa State away from being there before.
Way to
right?
blame the Utes.
Oh, always.
Last year in the title game, we forget with just a couple minutes left in the third quarter, it was a one-score game.
Yeah.
Despite BYU's frailties with Bear's ankle and LJ somewhat limited and how good Texas Tech was and so on and so forth.
And we also started red hot in that game.
Yeah.
Like we go down, get the ball 7-0, and it's like, okay, here we go.
Yep.
And then I think the hits start to add up. The season starts to add up. And listen, this is my key to, you want to win a Big 12 championship, this is how you do it. On every opponent you possibly can, you have to start fast and Kalani, like, get up by enough, not necessarily play defense, get up by enough that you can strategically pull some of these vets out, let these young guys who are hungry step in and rest those guys for November, December, and maybe beyond.
We'll take winning in any form. If you can do it that way, that's great. I would like to avoid being down in the fourth quarter and having to come back 4 times, which was perhaps the greatest thing Bear Bachmeier did.
Yeah.
At Arizona really sticks out. You're down 10 with 5 minutes left. You win that game in double OT.
Even
it's an Arizona team that won 9 games. If BYU had lost that, it would have been a 10-win Arizona team.
Or a field goal late against Houston also could put them at 10 wins. Like they were really close to getting a win or 2 more. So.
Yes. So this is can you win and not have it be so dramatic? Kalani's like, why don't we just go to the lead earlier? Like, no, it's not that easy.
Kalani says this all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take winning in any form. I'm not, hey, we need to win, but against Utah Tech's different. I'm talking in the Big 12.
Yeah.
If you told me BYU won every game by 1+, 1 to 3
I'll
points,
take it.
Great. I don't think we're so good we can be picky about how we win.
No,
not
I
right
think
now.
the way to win a Big 12 championship, the strategy there is you get there and you're healthier than you were last year.
Yes.
Because Bear isn't on an ankle. Glasgow doesn't have a shoulder.
Yes.
Every linebacker in that game was nursing a shoulder.
Yes.
LJ was there. You get there in better condition. If you can get up on these teams you should get up on quick, and then you can strategically arrest those guys and also take these highly rated guys or some of these guys who are juniors and have backed up for a while and let them play in those games. That, I think, is how you finish a Big 12 championship game.
I don't want LJ.
I'll take wins anyway, again.
Yes.
But I think that's the strategy if you're thinking
ideally as healthy as
fifth
humanly
dimensionally.
possible.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't, and that's how we think on this podcast. I don't want LJ to break Tyler Algiers' record.
Right.
Because that means he's running too much.
Yeah.
Like or if he does it in fewer carries and he's hitting some homers,
sure.
I think he's one of the best doubles guy, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Like move the change, intermediate runs. Is he going to outrun secondaries for 60-yard touchdowns? Not often. He did as a freshman against Arkansas. But LJ is a beast. Like he's a bigger dude. He's going to be a 4.6-ish guy.
Well,
and that is awesome for BYU.
Chris Brooks has made a living in the NFL being that kind of guy.
Yes, he can't. Not everyone can be everything.
Right.
Like, and that's why LJ probably is still BYU. If he was a 4.5 guy, he might have been a top 3 running guy and gone last year.
Right.
It's nice that he's back. Right. So there are pros and cons to all that stuff. But we need him healthy in games 11, 12, 13, 14, as opposed to, well, we ran him into the ground because we needed XYZ whatever.
Right.
We need this dude healthy late because he makes a huge difference.
Right. And that's
he's a big freaking deal with Bear.
I'm not going to be disappointed if we win games by 1 or 2. I just think that the way you get to the Big 12 championship and then finish it is your ones and your rotational guys are in a healthier position than they were last year.
And let's be honest. When you play Colorado State on the road, you would like a big win.
Yes.
When you play Iowa State at home, who has like 50 or 60 transfers, it'd be nice
very late transfer portal guys. Like
it'd be nice if you put it on them because they're figuring things out with Jimmy Rogers now. And, Kalani didn't go to Penn State. Matt Campbell did.
Yeah.
They're dealing with the repercussions of that. Hopefully BYU doesn't have to deal with that with no Kalani at some point in the future.
Yeah.
Love Kalani. I want him to be here forever. There are certain games where it's like, at UCF, after the Notre Dame week, I'd take a 1-point win because that's a tricky, trappy kind of game.
Yeah.
Cross country in Florida where BYU more recently has been better, but historically has struggled because 2 time zone and that team always has talent. So it depends on the game. I'm not saying, every game 1 point. But
Baylor
you get the
at
point.
home. Baylor and Kansas.
Baylor and Kansas.
Cincy at
Well,
the end of the season.
Yeah.
We owe Kansas a little something. Like 0-2 in Big 12 playing football.
Yeah.
But we won the first 2 in basketball.
Something's wrong.
I'm ignoring last year's game. Shout out to Utah Jazz man Darren Peterson.
What a dunk, baby.
Someone said, I feel like I'm cheating on AJ when I root for Darren. As a Jazz fan, it's conflicted feelings, but that's the weirdest stat. Yeah, the 0-2 football 2-0.
Well, the losses were weird too.
So weird.
They were weird.
How
losses.
about Evan Johnson bouncing back from I'm covering a punt, ball hits me in the back of the helmet to top 5 corner in America?
Yeah.
I think that that moment for him was really big of like, this could have sent me down here. It did not.
Yeah.
He's become so awesome. Which, by the way, and you probably heard this too, people saying, hey, Evan looks even faster. And I was like, bro is like a 91 in the EA College Football 27 in speed.
Yeah.
Maybe a 92. That's impressive.
Well, look at Trey and Evan together. Those are...
We had a great duo.
Dude, have we ever had anything close to that?
Maybe 96. A little Tim McTire, a little Omar Morgan.
Okay, that's fair.
2012, I liked. I'm trying to remember Preston Hadley, and I'm forgetting the other corner. There have been some ones where we're like, we have 2 of them.
Yeah. But I don't think those guys have high as ceilings as these 2 guys do.
Evan will be
proven.
our highest drafted
Evan is
corner since I couldn't even tell you. Almost.
Ever. Yeah.
Derwin Gray was drafted in what round? Like
to the Colts
in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't
Evan,
know.
come back for a 5th year next year.
Everyone's doing it, Evan. All the cool kids are doing it. The NFL's weird, dude. You don't want to go there.
It's funny that BYU has a wide receiver and a corner whose dad's played for the Eagles. Kyler Casper.
Yeah.
And Evan Johnson.
Were they on the same time, the same era?
I don't know.
We could find out.
I haven't looked at that. Maybe they're
both asleep. We could call them, but they've got early morning meetings.
FaceTime. Let's see it. What if they were teammates and now their sons are playing together randomly?
That'd be
BYU,
baller.
Like 20 years later.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Dude, Casper's dad is awesome. Hopefully,
what's he like? I've never met him.
Just really cool, down to earth, like upbeat energy guy. But he played in the NFL, like you've mentioned. But he also has like been training wide receivers ever since he got out of the NFL. So Kyler literally grew up crawling in a NFL wide receiver training facility.
He knows.
He knows his stuff, bro.
And he's 6'6".
And he's 6'6".
Did you see the high school basketball like dunk highlights?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's the athleticism we're hoping for.
Right.
And he's healthy. He's feeling good.
Yeah.
We're hoping this is the opportunity that he needs.
Yeah.
And maybe he's a dude, man, because you can't teach size.
And that's another guy who could potentially come back next year.
Yep.
And if you return...
There's a lot of those.
There's a lot of those guys now.
But if BYU has a great year...
We don't necessarily want that, right? Go to the NFL and let's get the next guys ready for
I want wins more than I want individual success.
Sure.
I want both. Like I wanted AJ as number 1, but I also wanted a Sweet 16.
Yes.
Guys get hurt. It happens in sports. So I'm looking forward to hopefully we have a banner year. And like Texas Tech, what happened with them? 9 draft picks.
Yeah.
And other dudes.
Yeah.
Win. And then they reloaded in the portal. Resources.
Yeah.
To get these guys. Kalani also in that video, by the way, that we were talking about earlier, from July 30th, he said, we want more resources so we can access players that we've never been able to get before.
Yeah.
They just cost more, certain guys.
Yeah.
If LJ Martin has a great year and he doesn't come back for a 5th year, likely, we are going to need a bell cow back.
Right. For at least a season.
For at least a season. It'd be nice if we had multiple seasons.
Yeah.
Because the rent a running back by year
is hard. It's
can
a
be
hard
tough.
life to live, man.
It'd be nice with LJ. It's been special.
Yeah.
David Shaw says, I'm out. He decommits from Stanford. By the way, he was committed to Texas Tech before that. Comes to BYU. If he leads BYU in rushing this year, he's the first player to ever do it all 4 years. That's never happened.
I actually did not know that.
Because true freshmen don't lead BYU in rushing.
Right.
He did that in 23.
Courtesy of Aiden Robbins being pretty banged up. But hey, he took his chance and he balled with it. Like he took
when Jamal Williams was a freshman, Moana Live Action's Michael Elisa was the starting running back.
Yeah.
Michael's my boy.
Yeah.
Called his high school games. If you love Michael. Breaks his arm. Jamal's inserted. Tremendous freshman year from Jamal, and we know what Jamal became.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. It's it feels like we're at this moment, man, where we can go almost as far as we want to go with the staff and the culture we have if we get the resources that we need. And it's nothing extraordinary. It's just the same resources that all the other programs we want to be like have. Oregon, Ohio State, Michigan, Texas, Alabama,
That's a certain level.
That's a certain level.
I would hope that someday we get to that level. Right now, I don't think that's what we're talking about, though.
No, it doesn't.
We're talking about competing. Kalani's words, competing with the other teams in the Big 12.
Right.
And then we go from there.
Right.
And it'll be interesting to see if this bill passes in September, if there's the new players retention of money, 20-ish mil. There's the retention pool of 20-ish mil. There's the women's sports 5 mil, and it gets up to like 50, 51 mil.
Yeah.
I'm confident that BYU will continue to be competitive. And as the ceiling goes up, BYU will always abide by the rules.
And just below that, just because. I feel like. I don't think they're ever going to flirt with the line.
I know. We don't want to be the highest bidder, so on and so forth. Sometimes BYU will be.
Let's on special cases, for sure.
But most of the time it's, okay, come and see. Get on campus. See what the stadium and the fan base like. See what our culture's like. See what our leaders are like. Do you want to win?
Yeah.
And do you want to go to the NFL? We have some of the top guys, by the way, and we do it differently.
Right.
That's always the BYU way. And look how good BYU is now that they have more resources than they've ever had due to TV revenue. Granted, things cost more.
Sure.
But Utah had this head start with Pac-12 money, full share in the Big 12. It took BYU till last year to get its full share of TV revenue.
For the first time.
And look at what BYU is doing. Imagine if that
12 years down the road
goes up with this bill passing, and now BYU, who will always play by the rules, a lot of teams are like, well, maybe we just don't submit to NIL Go, and we're giving this NIL and rev share and so on and so forth. As the rules adjust and BYU can play within those rules,
right,
we've seen success.
Right.
So I'm excited about what the future looks like for BYU in that space.
Yeah, I feel like if you can get the resources and continue to retain staff and players, like it's not unrealistic that you go to the playoff a lot more often. Maybe even win some games.
And I'm in favor of an expanded playoff because I just want BYU in it.
Right.
If you told me, hey, it's 16, great. If you tell me it's 24, great. That means if BYU is the top 25 team, a 10-2 regular season probably gets you into the playoff.
Yeah.
That's great.
How long have the top 25 been like the metric of like, here's who you should be watching, like here's who's kind of meaningful, like in the hunt or playing good football? It almost seems natural that you get at least close to that with 24. Maybe there's some play-in things and it, whatever.
Yes.
But that feels like a natural fit.
You'd have 8 kind of plans.
Right.
Yeah.
That feels
Even
like a
conversation
natural
about
one.
20 today, which they said at the actual meetings they didn't discuss 20. 20 would have been 4 playing games. But yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's interesting. I feel like college football just continued to, have a new iteration or a new evolution every
which is kind of
6
annoying.
months.
It's nice to get stable.
Right.
Check out President Shane Reese's article about, hey, we need to pass this bill so we can get some
stability.
Yeah. It would be nice because I have no problem with things are new and people tell me how old you are if you complain about players getting paid. Like, what are we doing? Come on. They deserve to get paid. We need some stability. I think transferring every year is crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
You should be able to transfer though, but not unlimited every year. That's crazy. Pro sports is more stable than college sports in that space.
Yeah.
You have a contract. Kevin Young's like, so we don't have a 3-year deal with this guy?
Right.
He's so used to the pros. It's so unique. And he's adapted really well to this too. It's just whatever. Tell me what the rules are and let's go. Let's compete and let's do it our way and let's win at a high level.
Yeah, man. I like it. I'm really excited about all of it. Cougar fans, go to KuConnect.com today, click Become a Subscriber, and start getting access to all the content that's behind our paywall. When you become a subscriber, there are plans that start at $10, $40, or $100 a month, but all of them get access to our Discord. In our Discord, you get reports from players, Q&As with players on the football team, and there's insiders there providing information about what's going on behind the scenes. If you love this kind of stuff, you can't get enough, that's definitely the place you want to go. I hope to see you there. Go Cougs.
This episode is brought to you by Troy Beagley at Common Sense Financial. Just like we're building something special here at KuConnect, Troy is dedicating to helping the BYU community build their financial legacies. Whether you're looking at retirement strategies or just starting your savings journey, he doesn't just manage accounts, he helps families win. If you're ready for a financial plan that actually makes sense, call Troy today at 801-608-6657. Let's make success feel like common sense.
Madsen Realty Group is a proud sponsor of KuConnect. Built right here in Utah, they help buyers, sellers, and investors with both residential and commercial real estate. With deep local roots, they understand the neighborhoods and what makes Utah special. If you're looking to buy your next home or build your investment portfolio, schedule a free consultation by giving them a call at 801-922-0584. That's 801-922-0584. Or you can reach them online at brigham.utah on Instagram. Who better than a guy named Brigham helping you find the place in Utah?
Planning a 2026 family trip or 2027, we're getting to that time of the year where we're looking towards next year. Utah Travel Pros specializes in stress-free vacation planning for cougar families. Get a free expert quote at utahtravelpros.com/KuConnect.
This segment of KuConnect is brought to you by Desert Ridge Contracting. If you're in Utah and thinking about a remodel, a basement finish, or even building a custom home, Desert Ridge is who you call. They're fully licensed, insured, and give you a transparent, itemized estimate. No hidden fees, no surprises. Owner Peyton Irish and his team pride themselves on premium finishes and craftsmanship built right. Head to desertridgecontracting.com for a free, no obligation estimate. That's desertridgecontracting.com.
All right. And lastly, we also want to shout out Doblo Turn Pros. So if you manage rentals or you're a landlord anywhere in Utah, you already know the pain of turnovers, chasing down a painter, a cleaner, someone for carpets, all of that. Doblo just handles the whole thing for you, one point of contact, and they guarantee your standard turn done in 72 hours. They even handle the messier stuff, like eviction turnarounds and flooring. It's basically built by property managers who got tired of doing it the hard way. If that's you, go to dobloturnpros.com.
And if you watch these episodes and you enjoy what you're seeing, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe. It helps the channel grow, which helps us get more ad revenue and helps us distribute that to the players and make the program stronger. Appreciate all your support. Go Cougs.
And now back to the episode.
Kev, what are we missing here? What are we glossing over? What are we going to talk about?
Salmon?
In your salmon pullover. It's a pullover.
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Quarter zip.
Quarter zip. My bad.
Quarter zip.
My apologies.
Yeah, trying to add some professionalism.
Finally, someone. It's not going to be Sean or I.
About time.
Does BYU need the Michigan State local prospect to be good in hoops this year, or are they going to be a top 5 team in the Big 12 without him?
Without another addition.
I think there's a chance that could be without him or another sort of hybrid 4-5. But it would be nice to get another guy. I was told a couple weeks ago, quote, still working.
Mm-hmm.
So they still want another guy.
How late did we add Yegor? It was fairly late.
It was June or July, I want to say.
Yeah.
Was it later? Was it like, it wasn't September?
No,
I think
that was
Mihailo-
Bosco.
Mihailo
Bosco,
Boskovic
it was
late,
yeah,
but
that was.
yes. So I wouldn't give up, hope quite yet. I mean, speaking of, hey, it's almost pros, it's like right before, basically when school starts, that's the beginning of like, this is the roster now.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically we're talking about 3-4 weeks. Because school starts right after Labor Day typically?
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
before?
The 8th or whatever this year.
Yeah. So they have a few weeks still.
Yeah.
And they're actively working. It would be nice to pull in like a starting 5,
Yes.
man. But they like Jakob.
Yeah.
Boniak. They'll play him. They'll play him at the 5, is what I'm told. And I like his abilities.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of similar to Keba and kind of high flyer, shot blocker, but also I think has a little bit more polished game given 5 years pro.
Mm-hmm.
Only 1 year of eligibility is kind of a bummer, but we'll take him for the 1 year. And
Right.
more shooters, more connection. I'm excited about, you got perhaps the best point guard in America. Right third, awesome. Colin and Bruce. Colin's going to be, I think, like a 16-a-game guy.
Sweet.
And shoot it really well. Bruce is a top 10 prospect. 7'2", 7'3" wingspan, which is nuts. I think it's the longest player for kind of his size in BYU history. Boost was crazy. He was like 6'6" to 7'1". And then, Tyler Betsy's going to be enhanced, the Syracuse transfer. And then Jake Welling's super experienced, can rebound really well out of zone. So I'm excited, man. And then you have some young guys people are excited about.
Do you think the roster creation up to this point has sent the message of we've prioritized shooting?
Kevin said that at the podium in Portland after the Texas loss. In the NCAA tournament. He said, the holy grail is shooting. He knew right then and there. And he said on the air, off the air, hey, we need to kind of give it back to what year one was. Last year was unique. You get an AJ, you
go
cater
for
to
it.
that situation.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It was, he led the nation in scoring, and no one can really stop him. There were injuries. We talked about that ad nauseum. I think this is more of the year one team.
Okay.
Connectivity, shooting, flow, a little bit of defense. And then Rob Wright III is a junior now. Like BYU wins another recruiting battle against Kentucky. Like crazy.
Happens all the time.
Retention with Richie before and now with Rob. It's like, wow, we live in an era where that happens.
Yeah.
And then they've targeted certain guys that they think fit really well. Obviously, Colin Chandler feels like, oh, prodigal son.
Right.
But like a Tyler Betsy type. Hey, we think you can be more than a shooter. We want you to be that and more.
Yeah.
Come in and play the 4 for us, and let's go.
Yeah.
So I'm stoked. Like Kevin Young has not given us any reason to doubt him whatsoever.
Right. Kev, I know you got stuff to add on this.
The roster construction, everything that I didn't like about last year's roster, I was like, he fixed it. It's all good. Like everything that last year's roster didn't have, this one's will have now. That does mean, like, are there going to be specific weaknesses at some points? Yeah, like
That's every team. Yeah.
who, like, obviously AJ was nice to have like 2 minutes in a game, and it's like, do you just go 4 low with Colin? I don't know if he's that guy, like, or if he's more like a score in the offense kind of guy. We saw Rob against Arizona get foul blocked at the end. I didn't have a problem with that play call, but a lot of people did. Like, are you just giving the ball to Rob and saying that's the weaknesses? And then obviously, like, just size, positional size is where you're like, but they made a Sweet 16 with Foose, who's 6'6", and Kaba, who's 6'8",
Yeah.
starting. Like, that was their front line that year. And they made a Sweet 16.
But
So-
you had shooters who showed up,
and you
especially
just know-
mid to late
you
in
just
the
have
season.
guys who know how to play too.
Right.
Like, I feel like last year's team was very talented, and they went all in on like, ooh, like this guy could be like look at how talented he is. Like a Diamande was like, oh, look at what this guy could be, and they were like, actually, let's just go out and get guys who know who they are,
who doing it already,
who they're doing it already, and we don't have to worry about them like at all.
developing or picking
Yeah,
something
we're
up.
Football doesn't have that same like sort of issue with how quickly you need to gel and throw a guy in there. Like Bot Mulitalo is going to be a very good left tackle.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not going to play as much as he would if he was like a basketball player equivalent. He'd play right away.
Yeah.
Like Dean Rickard has to play. Brooks Barr has to play.
Yeah.
You got to put on some
It's just
D1 weight and size.
You can
typically.
give it a second football.
Yeah.
In basketball, it's like, we need you now, dog. Like in
Yep.
Diamante came out late, where it was like, oh, you're good defender and then
Yeah.
transition guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he threw down some sweet dunks
Yeah.
in Kansas City,
Yep.
which was awesome. Nate Pickens is interesting, too, in this conversation. Could be the sixth man-ish for BYU. 3-and-D guy. Had a good powder league in the summer. So did Rob Wright III, scoring 101 or whatever it was.
Just like Jarom church ball.
Yeah, he was playing me. That's why he scored so much. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Like, can Brody Kozlowski get healthy and contribute as like a stretch 4 and rebounder?
That's when I've been just waiting.
I'm just praying for. I've known Brody since he was little, obviously
Yeah.
with Kristen working with us. But like, yeah, he's still an untapped mine there for BYU. So yeah, I agree. Like the connection, the shooting, it's going to be a familiar sort of feel and look of like, oh, we're connected, and we shoot the ball well, and we have now back to your analogy 2 years ago, an elite point guard, Yegor, number 8 pick, and Rob Wright III is an elite college point guard. Like, that's great. He can create. If Braden Burries, who's a lottery pick, comes over and makes the best defensive play of the year for Arizona, it happens.
Yeah.
I like the play. He gets right to the rim. Braden abandons his guy on the weak side. Rob can't see him. That's tough.
Yeah.
It's different than the UConn game where Rob just lost the ball.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But Rob made a lot of other plays.
Yeah.
Which is great. So I'm stoked, man. I don't know if we could have asked for got the best LDS player transfer in the country in Colin. Best point guard in Rob available on the market, retained him.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Branch III announces on NBA Today on ESPN he's coming to BYU. We have another AJ moment. Are you kidding me?
Athleticism. That's
yes, crazy athletic. And he may not have eye-popping stats, by the way. He might be 13 a game, 6 boards, but 2 blocks, and it'd be like, this guy's a top 10 pick.
Right.
The upside is crazy. He doesn't mean he's going to average 25 a game.
Sure.
AJ. It's different.
Well, hopefully that's because as we've dispersed this.
Yeah.
Right.
We're not going to ask him to do as much. The
Right.
sort of usage rate and need for him will be different.
Right.
And oh, by the way, he reclassified. He's 17.
Oh, wow. Dude.
He's young. Yeah.
Dude. What a move. Huh?
BB3. We got all kinds of
all
thirds.
the cool kids are doing it.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Literally.
Yeah.
I can't imagine doing that in high school, by the way. I'm like, what?
Let's go play D1 right now. Whoa. I'm kind of sick
He's
of
a year away from literally playing against the Milwaukee Bucks
That's so
or
weird.
for the Milwaukee
Well,
Bucks.
actually,
It just depends.
so he's draft eligible because I know some guys that reclass actually have to play that second year.
Jaden Quaintance did this, right? Arizona State. He had to play 2 years, and then he played a third, I think, with Kentucky. You're right. Yeah. I believe he'll turn 18 by the draft. That's a good question. I haven't thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be 18 to be draft eligible.
And in football, it's 3 years removed from high school or a certain age. It was 21 or 22, I can't remember,
believe so,
or
yeah.
something like that.
Baseball's weird. Do you know that one?
Yeah, they just draft you right there, and then like, now go play college.
Okay. So you can be drafted multiple times every year. But D1 baseball is the following: if you play a year of D1 baseball, it has to be 3.
You're automatically locked into a 3-year
Or you can go
thing.
JUCO and go right off. So Bryce Harper does what? He's 16. He goes to Southern Nevada, and he's #1 pick after that. Baseball is weird with the draft. Used to be 40 rounds, now it's 20. In COVID, they were like, "What are we doing? Why are there 40 rounds?" And the 1,000th pick goes to the Atlanta Braves. So and so, it's 20 rounds now. It's a little weird. So if someone shows up BYU and plays,
Yeah.
it's like I want to be here.
Yeah,
I want to be D1
for 3 years.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Honestly, I had
weird.
no idea.
Football makes sense just physically.
Dude.
NBA, 1 year, like, yeah.
No, dude, the jump, like you're talking about bot, like especially it's position specific, right? A guy
Yes.
like Legend, sure. Like
Play right away.
even a guy like Trey out of high school on a lot of P4 teams, he could have probably started,
Yes.
right? But when you're in the trenches, I promise you, it is a different beast entirely.
You need to get the strength.
Yeah, and the mass, like both. You have to be strong, but a lot of these kids come in and like, yeah, I'm like, 250. It's like, we need you to gain 50 pounds in a year. And we need 55% of that to be lean mass.
Isaiah Glasker, even at linebacker, last year in the spring,
Yeah.
I said, I've noticed you've gained like almost 50 pounds since you came to BYU,
Yeah.
which he was like a light safety, and now he's like a bigger backer. I was like, how'd you do this? He's like, Breakfast Club. I'm like, what's that? It's like Justin Enna. You show up, you got protein, you got the peanut butter in the middle of the night, all the same.
Yeah.
Like,
That was
was
Blake
it worth it,
Freeland.
man? Are you nauseous all the time? It's like, yeah, I was pretty nauseous. But like,
Yeah.
these guys do it. I remember Mitch Matthews' brother Marcus, they switched him to tight end. He had to do that too. And I felt bad because he didn't get the ball that much. I was like, oh, is it worth it, man? Like,
Dude,
it'd
yeah.
be such a hard life. Like, these guys sacrifice physically to just make a few plays and be in position to do that.
Dude, you said
Like, I
Devon.
appreciate it.
We had Devon Eka talking about gaining all the weight that he's gained.
How much does he gain?
He didn't share specifically, but I would.
15 at
amount,
this point.
yeah.
I bet you it's 15 to 20,
And
I
that's
bet
a
you
lot from January to now for a
it's a
running back.
ton.
Yeah.
And
For
he's
a
like,
lineman, I'd be like, that's it.
yeah. He's like, I've had to eat, and he's like, when we go in 7 a.m. tomorrow when they have mandatory breakfast before fall camp, he's like, you go in there, there's going to be rice and burger patties and eggs and like
They
all
have
this
like
stuff.
20 Traegers.
Yeah, to smoke the steak and the
Yes,
chicken.
There's
Yeah.
so many out there.
Yeah.
I'm like, they won't miss this.
This one's going
I'm
to
just-
the broadcasting
I'm just
facility.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, dude, they're very blessed, and Dan is like legit works super hard to make sure they've got
Yes.
everything they need, and
Shout out
yeah,
Barbecue Pit Stop.
yeah,
Appreciate it.
dude, yeah. If you
These guys are
need,
great.
I was posting barbecue pics in the Discord this weekend. If you want them to have a little logo, just let me know. So I feel like there's few people who smoke and barbecue more than I, but I'm just saying it's kind of how Coot Connect was built. If you know the genesis of it. But yeah, like these guys, like they are waking up. What was it the 4 drink? Like they're saying that you gotta drink 4 of the core powers now because you went on vacation. Like we had a break. You went on vacation. You came back, and now because you lost weight, you are mandatory. You have to drink 4 core powers a day, elites, which are 42 grams of protein
A day?
a day.
Wow.
In addition to all of your other meals, these
Yes.
are now extra.
Wow.
So it's it's a different level.
That's
And
a lot.
I challenge anyone at home: try to eat 250 grams of protein in a day. It's without a protein shake, it's impossible. Like it literally is impossible.
Has to be liquid.
You got to have some liquid. You just can't eat that
Like
much.
I ate 17 chicken breasts. Like
Dude, that's like when you talk to like Hugh Jackman and those guys who play Wolverine. They're like, yeah, I ate like
those guys who play Wolverine. There's been one man, Jake.
the man. But
Who's the next guy?
Who did he talk? He talked to somebody who played a role, and they were like, "This is how you do it." And they gave him the whole diet and everything that he did. I can't remember who it
I
was.
stand corrected. In Deadpool, Wolverine, Vid Angel, if you want.
And Henry Cavill.
There are other dudes. Yes, there are. Henry Cavill.
Depends on what universe.
Yes.
Yeah.
What multiverse?
Hey, by the way, I'm sure you've seen Spider-Man,
Oh yeah,
and tell me your thoughts.
loved it.
It was great.
I love all of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is
All
probably
10.
the most consistent
Yes.
of the
Yes.
one-off Marvels.
Toby, Andrew,
Yeah.
Tom, they're all great.
Yeah.
Although I do think Tom is the greatest Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think so. There's a lot of nostalgia with Toby, and Andrew was fun, but
No Way
like,
Home was awesome.
but he's just crushed them every single one.
Yep, and he's a good dude in real life. I appreciate it.
And I respect I don't know if it's the producers, the writers, whoever it is, their ability to like take a lot of things and make them work. Because like you look at No Way Home and this, and it's like you bring in these Spider-Mans, you're bringing in these, it's a lot. And in the new one, if you haven't seen it, right, there's all these side characters who come in. I don't want to ruin. And
Some of those are rights-based to retain sort of contracts. And
yeah. Oh well, it is a Hulk movie. Oh, it is a Punisher movie because it's like with the Venom
There's
franchises.
some nuance there.
Sony
read
has
up on
to.
that.
Yeah, they have to keep those things active,
To keep the character, they have to do a movie
even if they
every
lose
so often.
money on the film. Yeah,
They'll never lose money on Spider-Man, dude.
Well, but I mean, like on Venom or like some of these other ones
Oh,
they've
yeah.
done
Yeah.
to keep rights.
It's true in the Spider-Verse, not into the Spider-Verse, but in the Spider-Universe.
Yeah.
There have been other films that have not been great.
But they were kind of mandatory. Like, well, we got to make one, so we keep all these rights.
That makes sense.
together.
Yeah, like we were saying. That's interesting. I haven't thought about that. We haven't seen Tom Hardy's Venom show.
yeah. But I thought it was well done. And
Yeah.
my expectations were middle. Like I saw the trailer and I'm like,
Really?
I don't know
have no
where they're
expectations?
going with this.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand like why are there ninjas and why is this and why like I was just like how, but I should have just known and trusted like
Yes.
hey,
This
if they
is
can
the last film before Doomsday.
right.
Like they're gonna.
Which and we've seen the trailer. There is Professor X, there is Cyclops, there's Gambit, and now
I saw Cyclops in Odyssey as well.
that's true.
Different Cyclops.
That's true, dude. What did you think of Odyssey?
Fantastic.
I liked
I
it.
love Christopher Nolan films. There's only one that I didn't really understand or like.
Which one's that?
Tell me which one it was. There's only one that's really confusing.
Man,
Tenet?
Yes. Very good.
yeah,
I haven't seen it.
Tenet.
I haven't seen it all the way through.
Tenet was
though.
super ambitious.
People
yeah.
say when you watch it again, that
I've
it's
watched-
way better.
I've watched it twice.
You didn't
Maybe
have that
maybe I need to see a
experience,
third one.
I've
Maybe I
not
need to watch
twice.
it
I need to.
backwards. Maybe that's what it is.
But
I gotta
like,
watch it in reverse.
Yeah, I love Christopher Nolan. Seen every single film he's
Yeah.
directed. He's great. It
It
was really good.
Yeah, I feel like I was a little bit surprised of the rating because I feel like they were a few words away from it being a very PG-13 movie.
Well, you know what's funny? I went and saw it and came back and I was like, wait, was that rated R? I didn't even know the rating. I just saw Christopher Nolan film and I was there.
You're in, yeah.
Don't tell my mom.
Okay, I won't.
Yeah.
I won't.
Then I went
yeah.
to rated R. Don't tell
I already confessed to my wife.
you watch your BYU.
Coconut podcast. Poop mouth. Ron, how could you? Yeah. You're my hero, Ron. Jaron, poop mouth. The safety's up, Jaron. You're my hero. Poop mouth.
Aspire higher.
Yeah.
That's what I say that. You could Spencer Linton.
No, dude, I say you cut a couple of the F bombs at the end, and it's a PG-13 movie, and
I mean, it's
everyone
max
loves
3
it.
and a PG-13. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but bro, I liked it. A few little things that were like slightly distracting, but overall, I was in, and I'm down to watch it again.
Did you see it in IMAX?
No, because
You got to see it in IMAX.
it was a convenience thing. I was traveling for work, stayed at a hotel.
like, I
I
gotta
look
go.
across the street, it's there, and it's playing.
Hard not to watch.
I look at the tickets that are available. I'm like, I can watch it in a theater essentially by myself. Like there's one weirdo near the front.
Yeah.
I'm going back middle, and I loved it. So it was fun.
It was great.
Have you seen it, Kev?
I've seen Spider-Man, but not
Not the Odyssey.
not the Odyssey.
Go
yet.
see it in IMAX. I'm very specific. We go to Vineyard,
Yep, you've told me
Geneva.
this.
Screen 7's the IMAX. It's so good.
Well, is there a late night? We'll have to catch one. I'm
I'm game to go
I'm
again.
freaking
baby.
on the road all the time. Hopefully it's IMAX for a while because I got to be on the road for a minute.
I don't know how long it will be because I think Spider-Man's going to go into IMAX.
That's true.
Because you know what's funny? The Odyssey was playing. Spider-Man was not in IMAX,
Yeah.
although it was shot entirely in IMAX. It's the
every-
first film to do so.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
And
have
that's really why I want to see it in IMAX. I know you're more of an IMAX snob than I am.
I'm snobby.
But I want
Yes.
I want to get on the snob train, I think. Yeah.
There's so much snob to go around. 70 millimeter theaters where you see even more.
Yeah.
The closest one to us is in Vegas. You cannot get a ticket to it. I tried. You cannot get a ticket.
Dude, I'm in Vegas next week for work.
Sold out.
Don't tell
I hope that you can do it.
I
Bill Simmons postulated that at some point we may treat movies like this in those situations like tickets that are resold. Movie tickets being resold. By the way, I also found a website that if you tell it your streaming services, it will digitally organize it like a Blockbuster, and you can like click on a title by genre and then be like, oh, what do I want to watch? Oh, I'm in a Blockbuster. A comedy. What comedies are available among my streaming services? Oh, I want to watch this one. Click on it. You click on a link. Boom, you're there. I was like, that's fun.
Why does this not happen before?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the exact website offhand, but I was like, this is fun because I miss being in Blockbuster.
Yeah.
On a Friday night. Like, what are we going to watch? Are we running it for 3 days or 5 days?
Yeah.
And why would we rewatch it multiple times? Why do we need it so long?
That is true. We did rewatch them.
The one by Smith's
do that.
yeah, we kind of would be like, yeah, I might watch this twice. And
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch it twice.
Yeah. Dude, the best was the video games. Like you'd rent a Sega
Yes.
Genesis game
Oh,
or a
yeah.
PS1 game, and then it's like, okay, I have this for 3 days.
I've got to beat the game.
I've got to beat the game in 3 days.
$5.99 or $8.99.
Mom is not letting me rent this again.
Listen, yeah. It was so fun. Yeah. The Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. There was one right by Smith's in Provo, like kind of downtownish. That was the one that we'd go to
Yeah.
the most.
The Cafe Rio in Spanish Fork, that was our Blockbuster. Now it's that's where I spent.
There's still one in Oregon somewhere that you can go to.
Yeah. Cav, what do you think? Road trip? Actually, I'm in Oregon tomorrow, bro.
You're going to Oregon. You go there, dude.
I'll be there tomorrow at this time. I'll be in Oregon.
You'll be in the Blockbuster.
Yeah, gotta go to the Blockbuster.
You know what'd be
wonder how
funny? You
close it
rent
is.
one from there and you're like, crap, how am I going to get this back?
Dude, you know what? One of my
Amazon.
favorite stories. I rented a video from Hollywood Video, and slightly after I rented it, it was probably before I had to return the video. They declared bankruptcy, and I forgot to return it. Okay,
Well.
and so I had this video, and 4 years later, we get a notice. Hey, and it's not even from Hollywood Video; it's from whatever company bought, like the remaining locations or whatever. They bought
Were they
the
still
debt.
renting out videos?
They bought this. No. It
Because in
was
Springville, there was like a video rental until like 2 years ago still.
like Larson Video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was like, how does this still
On
work?
highway and-
Now it's like a chiropractor thing. But
Yes.
yeah. But Larson Video hung in there at the bloody end, you know, like they were not giving it up. But
Are you really putting videos out of here? Like the front, like what is
what's happened in the back?
What's going on? Don't sue me.
Sorry, Larson's. But no, dude, like I get this notice and it's like, you owe $43 and like 82 cents. I'm like, who do I owe this? And I'm like looking into it, and it's like, if you have questions, you can call this number or whatever. So I call up the number. I'm like, oh, you rented this Casino Royale
Die
and then
Hard 2.
Quantum of Solace. You rented Quantum of Solace in 2000 and whatever, and you never returned it. And this is your late fee. And I'm like,
You're
but
like,
it
I
doesn't
owe you
exist.
nothing.
It doesn't exist. Like you guys, how can I return it? Like your store was closed. Like, and they're like, no, and I was
It's like a library fine. If you're not going to go back there, you don't need to.
Yeah.
I had a buddy
Free
that
book.
had a testing center. He bought a pencil for $25, but he hadn't paid it. And he couldn't graduate without paying that. And he's like,
yeah.
I don't need the diploma. I'm okay.
I've already got a job.
This dude works for ESPN. Like, he doesn't care.
That's a great
It's
story.
pretty funny.
That's
He's
a great
like,
story.
Oh, I think it might have been a parking ticket. Maybe 2. And he's like, I'm not paying this. I don't
Yeah.
owe you guys anything?
Yeah, I won't name names because they're a friend of the show on the podcast here. But I lent a vehicle to someone, and then we got this email that said, "Hey, you have an unpaid parking ticket here," and my wife, and it's like at 1 a.m. and my wife thinks I left in the middle of the night and parked this car
Now there's
somewhere.
some questions.
She's like, "What is this? Did you take the car?" I'm like, "No." Like, and on that we looked it up. I'm like, I wasn't even in the state that day. Like, I was in Phoenix.
I have an alibi.
I have an alibi. I'm clean. And we realized, oh, this person that we lent the car to, they did this. And so, like, we, like, text, like, oh, yeah, sorry, I totally forgot about that, all this. But, yeah, it was...
He did overcome that truck.
He did overcome that truck, yeah. Yeah, he still did just fine using the old Brandon pickup truck with firewood in the bed from camping. Yeah.
He was picking up in the pickup.
He was picking up in that pickup truck. Yeah, for sure.
Leave that one alone. So my previous boss, Michael Miner, and his cohort in crime who I worked with forever, Russ Merrill, they were on their way to a BYU versus Hawaii football game at Aloha Stadium. Which, by the way, ripped to Aloha Stadium. They're taking it down.
They're trying to rebuild it.
Well, they need to take it down first.
Yeah.
What a dump.
Yeah.
I think that's the Penguins movie. They show up at the Roman Coliseum. What a dump. They're on their way to this game, I think in the 90s. And traffic is so bad, they just abandoned the rental on the side of the road and just walked.
I love this.
Because, like, we got to get to the game. We got to shoot the highlights. We have all this stuff. They might have been doing the live broadcast, like, just rental on the side. See ya.
And it worked out okay?
They were fine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
This is an inspirational story. This is inspirational.
We don't encourage you to just leave vehicles on the side of the road.
Yeah, man.
And then send an invoice to Coup Connect.
You, with everybody
Kevin's
else,
got you.
with everybody else in Provo.
Someone told me that the boots on cars now at BYU, if you pay the bill online immediately, it will unlock.
Whoa.
No.
This is true.
This is a game changer.
I've seen people do it
Okay.
before.
There you go.
This is amazing.
This is new. I was told this by a great source
Ooh.
the other day, and I was like, how do you know this?
They heard about it.
Mr.
Sure.
So-and-so, how do you know this?
Yeah.
They heard about it. That was not the case when I was a college student.
Yeah.
So
I
I got
avoided a boot. I
No,
feel
I
good.
did not.
I feel good about that.
I got booted at Glenwood because I think you after
Glen Hood. Come on, man.
Glen
That's a
Hood,
nickname.
baby.
Let's go.
After what is that, like 11 or something? If you're like they will just straight up boot you. I was at 11:03. I'm like, this dude.
No
was
way
wait,
it was 11.
This dude was it 11? I
It
don't.
had
Was
to
it
be
10?
later. Come
I
on.
don't know. Was it
10?
midnight? I don't know what time. What time did they?
1 a.m. maybe?
No,
2?
no. They start booting people way before that. If you're not a resident,
You had
I
to
would
park
live
on
there.
that weird side street, on the
Something.
south side.
But I was like, oh, I'm not going to be here that long, whatever, right? And then I come out and there's like a boot on my car, and I'm like looking and it's like, oh, it's 11:03 or maybe it's 12:03. I don't know, whatever it was. Like this person was camping and waiting
Oh, yeah.
for the clock to tick over so they could boot me because they knew I'd have a
How
parking
the
pass.
bonuses probably work,
Dude. Yeah, in high school we had a way of dealing with that, but with some power tools and some pry bars and yeah.
Shout out to the Dons.
Yeah, the Dons. Man, what a glorious. You guys were so close to being Lions. Does that scare you, or would you have been a proud Lion?
Of Payson, you're saying?
Yeah, Payson Lions.
It would have been tough.
But the hoop squad was decent at Payson, and that would have been what you did.
Yeah.
Didn't they have pretty decent hoop squads?
Yeah, the players my age were pretty good.
Yeah.
And then they won state like a couple years
Yeah,
after I graduated.
yeah, I knew-
so-
they had
State
some
runner
good
up to Chris
teams.
Collinsworth's Provo High.
Oh, okay.
They were in the title game that year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a
that-
stacked team, though.
2006, 7?
Wasn't that a really stacked team? Multiple BYU
Provo?
players on it?
Yeah, you could say that with Kyle Collins, with Brandon Davis, and Chris Collinsworth.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
That
Oh,
was-
by the way, Adam Law was on that team who played AAA baseball as well. So
My high school coaches were assistant coaches on that team. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
shout out to Payson.
Good
Onion
old
Days.
Payson.
Yeah, Payson.
The Onion
Never
Days.
been to Onion Days. I need to go.
You should try it. They used to have the salmon supper if you're old-time Payson person.
So we got the shirt.
Ooh.
If you were a what? Old time?
If you're an old timer in Payson,
I'm
old
not
time
that
Payson
old-time.
person, there was the salmon supper, and they would like fly salmon in from Alaska, and they would. It was like the ward fundraiser for Payson, and it stuck around, and the city kept doing, but they got rid of it like maybe in the early 2000s, and people were irate. Like you can't kill the. This has been going on for 50 years. You can't kill the salmon supper.
Probably 100.
Probably 100 years. Yeah. Whenever air flight,
My move
came
is
to Payson.
my move is like the Payson drama team scones. They got a nice little thing set up like right outside the main street. Just go get
for
go get a
Onion
couple-
Days.
Yeah, for
You
Onion
guys could
Days.
probably walk to some of this stuff, right?
bike.
Bike, because
Yeah.
Patini. Is there stuff at Patini? Patini's not far from you guys.
Oh yeah, Patini.
I was just by there on Saturday.
There's
my
a-
nephew got baptized right by that.
Yeah.
I was like, how do you say that?
Patini High School.
Petite neat.
Chief Petitney. He was a baller, bro.
Oh,
Chief
Native
Petitney.
American?
Yeah.
Okay, I never got that explained.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
That's great.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
You're a legend.
He owned Payson Canyon.
Oh,
you know,
and
the most
back
beautiful spot.
Back in the day, you used to be able to. They would have the water slide set up down that hill.
Oh yeah, and the sledding is epic at Petitney too. I've chipped teeth there. It's epic.
Where's your mouthpiece?
Yeah.
Yeah, we would go there in elementary school to go sledding, and I saw some girls get just
Wrecked. Dude, they build the little jumps near the bottom, and then it like will melt and then refreeze. So then it's like a solid ice slide.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
And then you jump and you're landing onto solid frozen ground. It's like game over.
Oh, yeah.
Collarbones,
Not a
chip
local
teeth.
Provo
podcast.
Canyon was that for BYU students.
Yeah, ice blocking there
Ice
too.
blocking was
blocking,
fun.
yeah.
We did that when I was little in California for FHE.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is awesome. And then as an adult, I'm just too big. like when you're little, it's way easier.
Yeah. They don't make ice blocks,
No.
quite large enough now.
I guess not.
Sean, you should look into this. This sounds like a business opportunity for you.
large
is a
ice
great
blocks.
idea.
Large ice. Like if people go axe throwing, you start your own ice blocking company. I think you should make this a real thing.
Click, clack, click, clack.
Well, we have diverged into the weirdest topics ever, so it probably means we're done here.
It's no Justin Kirkland pod, though.
No, well,
I'm trying to be number
not
2 in the
sus enough.
Divergent. Please no.
oh, Justin, man, I was surprised he didn't show up this week. He told us he was going to be here. Do you remember that?
Come on in, Justin.
Yeah. That would be Isaiah Banya.
By the way-
rolling in this time of night during fall camp
Nice.
to record. We're like, are you?
At practice, Justin Kirkland, Titus Shorts Award.
Yes.
They are like the cutoff, basically uniform, mid quad.
Yes.
I'm like, these aren't shorts. These are like skin tight, whatever.
Look,
Yeah, that's our
I
boy.
don't-
So tight.
That's our boy.
I'm like, nice. He
That's
looks-
our boy.
I'll be honest, looks great in them.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
looks so
yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to, spill beans, but there's a reason why his nickname is Juice, and it might not be because he brings the juice, but it might be because of something else.
Yeah.
Sweat.
So.
I think they're dark, so
Yeah.
it covers it.
Yep.
Which is nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good old Justin, man. Dude, if we could ever
He's the
mic
best.
up, would he be your number one person to mic up in practice, or would it be Trey, or who would it be? We got both of those guys. Like, both those guys are regulars.
It's Justin.
Yeah.
It's Justin. Because
The giggles.
it's
the giggles.
The giggles.
Every time he hits someone, he giggles. And you can ask Owen D line, or if they go to double team him and they can't
gets
move him, and he just giggles at him like, "Is that the best you can do?" Like, and gets his giggles in.
Did he lose
Wait.
25 pounds from spring?
More.
No,
Maybe
'cause
more.
his
40.
listed spring.
Yeah, it's 30 to 40, depending
His
on where he's at
listed
right
spring weight
moment.
was 335. He's listed at 310 now. He
Yeah,
lost
so
25 pounds.
I think
You're saying 40.
I think he's at 305 to 300. I mean, he did eat dinner here last night with me,
So
so
he's
he might
310.
be at 310 again.
310.
He was like end of last season when he was not really playing. I think he said he got up to 340. Like he
Yeah.
saw 4 on the scale.
Yeah,
And I think he said that
Was it the second number or the first number?
second number.
second number. Yeah.
Cool.
But then like it's been like 300 to 305.
Yeah,
Impressive.
They might list him at 310, and he's pretty on top of it. And some of that was tactical to like, let's make your knee as healthy and happy
Yes.
as possible through
A little
summer.
less weight there, yeah.
But also, I feel like he's moving faster and he hasn't lost any strength along with
Yeah.
that. He's still lifting as hard as he's ever lifted before.
He still
so,
lifts way more than anyone else on the team and complains about it off camera.
yeah. No, the guy,
so
He's like, I
Everything
got
was-
another plate on, and everyone else is.
I'm repping 375 with resistance bands, front squats.
Another plate. Fat guy joke.
Yeah. Dude, listen, everyone in
looks
the team is strong.
Yes.
Like, they're all strong and they all lift year rounds. Justin's a different level than most people, including most NFL players, even. Like, he's a
And he
different
said,
level.
I'm going to break the NFL combine.
He just needs an invite so it's official, right? Like, so it's officially
He's
at
got
the
to do some
combine.
work to get that invite.
Yeah. And
Like,
he knows that.
He's got to play well. And then, even then, whatever he does on BYU's Pro Day,
yeah.
we can just be like, oh, that would be the all-time record. Because he's going for the all-time record, which I think is
He's
51 or something.
49
50,
is the
49.
record, so 50 or 51 would break it, and he's done both. He's hit 50.
He's done both.
He's already hit 50 or 51
More of a
reps.
I
it's
believe
more of a
him,
cardio
too, like-
thing for him too. He's like, ugh.
Yeah, it's not necessarily muscle; it's
not
cardio
muscle.
of it.
It's just
Sure.
like I
'Cause
might
that's a lot
get
of
out
cardio.
breath at 45.
Yes.
Right.
Like I know.
Yeah.
Like, I can do the bar.
Dude, I was one of my first in-person interactions with Justin was maybe at fall camp last year, and I was talking with, I think it was Will Farron at fall camp, because Will's just like there for the
Hanging
vibes
out.
until his period comes up to kick, right?
I love the conversation, by the way,
With
with
the
Matthias and
specialists?
Fuller. Fantastic, dude. Those guys are really fun.
Did you see their
We
faces?
golf and eat.
Did you see their faces light up when we said Justin said you
Yes.
guys would survive? He said that. He said that about us. Like,
Receivers. Yeah.
yeah, that totally them, totally.
That's great. I've talked to Fuller a little bit, not Matthias too much, but those guys are great.
They are awesome. We'll have to get them on a lot.
Very insightful, like on special teams.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Pocket versus rollout, the 42 thing, the
And-
holding with the lefty with Brody. Like, I learned a lot there. That's
And
great.
we also
nice work.
we didn't get into kind of the different mechanics of field goals because we talked about it a tiny bit, but Matthias gets his power on his kick completely different than Will Farron does. And there's kind of like Will was explaining it last year. Like, there's kind of like three approaches to it, right? But I want personally, I'm like curious of like that more. Like, take
This is
me
where we
more
need a
into
demo.
that. Right.
On a field.
Yeah. Anyway,
Sorry, I interrupted your
do you
train
think
of thought there.
do you think we're gonna get more angles and stuff as this stuff develops?
More angles?
Like
What?
different angles for these kickers and stuff, so you can see different things. Because like we don't even
you're saying
have
on TV?
Yeah, we don't even have like what's it called, pylon cams, right?
It depends on which show you're getting. If you're getting like the ABC or ESPN,
But why is it
Top
not?
Show,
I'm saying we're at 2026. Why is it not standard for even like Fox Sports 1 or? Because it cannot be a cost cost prohibitive to put pylon cams.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
There are certain broadcasts that will come into town and they're like, yeah, we're a 5-camera show. And we're like, in football? So then BYU TV will be like, here, take these angles if you want.
Yeah.
So it depends on the show. The nice thing about BYU in the Big 12 is they're getting bigger shows on ESPN.
Right.
Typically, you see who the announcers are, and if you know who they are, it's probably a bigger show.
Okay.
And if there's a Skycam there, it's one of the best shows.
Yeah, and we only get a Skycam once every
Feels like
3
once a year,
years
maybe
or something.
twice a year.
Oh, we get it that often, you think?
Now we do.
Okay,
In the Big
well,
12.
that's true.
It's great. What angle do you want on TV for the kicker?
Dude, I want Skycam behind it because I want to see the motion.
You want low behind?
Sure.
I think they don't go that low because if it's blocked, they're running right at him in it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But you gotta have some zoom feature, right? If you're back far enough, like you could zoom and then pull out.
The bigger the camera, the easier it is to zoom, and that camera's not huge.
That's fair.
Because it's weighted
Right.
with 4
Pulleys.
massive long cords there.
Yeah.
I love Skycam so much. I used to produce for 10 years, so that's why I liked it so much, because on the melt, the highlights after, I had great angles to use on coach shows and pre and post game.
But I feel like if you had that angle, you could see the motion, like the kicking motion of the kicker, the high and showing all 22, because kind of the kicking angle you get, or
In every
maybe
stadium, that location's a little different.
Yeah.
It's not standardized where your game cams are. Typically, you want them centered. Like Baylor men's basketball 2 years ago was like crazy steep. I joked when they renovated it. I said, man, my neck hurts. Like I would jokingly say that with their new stadium. They fixed that last year, but every stadium is different because you still get heads in certain spots. Like you get obstruction from different angles.
right.
Ask the Buffalo Bills about their new stadium situation.
There's massive screen.
Bro. No, I'm
Massive.
talking about in stadium obstructed views that are an issue.
Yeah.
On the new one? The brand
Yes.
new one?
They
Yeah.
made some big mistakes.
I've only seen people making fun of the screen. I have not seen this
It's
yet.
not the screen, it's obstructed view of like.
Well, the screen is tiny for an NFL stadium.
Yes, but
like
I'm just
if you're
talking about
opposite-
like where I sit, is there an
There's a
obstructed view?
pillar,
There's
right,
more spots like that than anticipated. I'm like, how does this happen? So yeah, everything's unique that way, but I think BYU has one of the best setups ever because
Sure.
we help cater. If Fox or ESPN come in, we go, hey, what do you need? What can we assist you with? We
and
can
you
give
all
this.
produced it, so you know, like you know what I mean. You have people there who and could produce it again.
Yes,
So
they
it's
bring in
like-
their own people. Like people thought in Independence that we did like all the ESPN games. It's like we would assist them, but they would bring their own crew in. They
Right,
still do.
right.
But there are certain shows. ESPN Plus for Utah Tech will be ESPN's announcers, their producer, their director, and maybe their graphics person. The rest of the people will probably be BYU TV people that are just assisting.
Okay.
And they'll use our facilities, and if they need our truck, We have everything wired, though. We don't have to roll out a truck
Dude, that's so
anymore.
crazy.
This is kind of antiquated. It's all connected into our building. And we have 2 control rooms, and we have a mobile version of that called The Truck.
Yeah,
called
yeah.
Big Blue.
Big
So
Blue.
if we have 3 shows going in a given day, we have soccer, volleyball, and football at home. Now we can do that. And then your boy gets tossed on one of those other 2, and I'll see you at the stadium later.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we assist as much as possible. Now, last year, Big Monday, Arizona came in, and they worked with us on that, which was pretty cool. That was a big show, and they trusted BYU TV to do a lot of the kind of behind the scenes, like our camera people. And frankly, we're talking about some talented full-time like shooters, but also some students who are really good.
Right.
And you wouldn't notice.
Right.
Like, because our students are awesome.
That's cool,
We have
man.
a former one in the room right here.
I know that guy. Old Kev.
And a future one here if you want. Let's go.
Sean, I don't know. What do you say, Sean? Are you down? What path are you pursuing in life?
You want Hema Hamuli to tell you what to do?
Yeah, why not? I do, personally. I'll sign up for that.
I love him.
Yeah.
Not
No?
this one, but
Not this one?
It's not rhetorical.
Craig.
You're asking a real question.
Craig. Yeah, Craig down the road.
Craig.
If he even applies to BYU.
Elder Humphreys. Where else would he go? He better go to BYU.
He
UVU
didn't
Sports
even
Nation
apply.
doesn't exist yet.
Nah.
It might after the Mish.
Yeah.
He hasn't even applied yet, so we'll see. He might have to do what I did, which was UVU
And then
kinda
BYU. That's
sidestep
okay.
your way in.
That's
Travis
okay.
Hansen did it.
Yeah. Why not? Why not anyone else?
UVSC to BYU. Let's go.
UVSC, dude. I was there for 1 year. Came back, major upgrade. They changed the letters. It's pretty amazing. But
Best library in the state.
it is a good library.
Best library in the state.
I studied
Didn't
for
know
the
that.
new one. The new one, yeah.
Open window, so very unlike BYU. BYU's
You
library
don't like to
feels
be
like a
buried
dungeon.
underground?
No, not
I
at all.
love the Harold Beasley Library, though. I do love it. I love it.
But
I was a journalism major. I wasn't
UVU?
there that much.
UVU, one view of the mountains, other view of the lake,
Yeah, that's true.
That is pretty.
and it's very tall. So, great
That's
place
great.
to study.
Other view of the Walmart.
I studied for finals there. Oh yeah, actually don't discount that. The Walmart. I studied for finals
Both my
there.
sisters went to UVU. Shut up.
Hey, dude, UVU pride, baby. Why not?
I'm
Wolverine
not a
pride.
hater. I'm a lover.
I studied for finals there, but I got very distracted for my finals watching Gordon Hayward play in the NCAA playoffs. They were supposed to be studying for finals, so in that very library with the beautiful views. And
I
Gordon-
watched that final against the championship game against
Duke.
Duke while I was at a Muse concert with my future wife.
Nice.
But that night I was like, why did I come to this concert?
I'm gonna watch
Butler's playing Duke.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
what? It was awesome, though, because it was Muse and Silver Sun pickups. It was
Ooh, that's a good combo.
great.
Silver Sun pickups is great. Yeah.
I'm going to see them later this summer.
Dude, you hit up
With
all the
Weezer and the Shins
Whoa.
at the E Center. They call it the Maverick Center now. Yeah.
Oh, Mavericks.
Where I graduated from high school.
There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Copper Hills. See, HHS.
The
We had
most
to- we had to
dominant
stutter.
football program.
Shut your mouth, sucker. What are you, from Bingham?
No.
I don't need that nonsense. There's no Bingham guys I got to deal with. When Yoli Childs came, they beat Copper Hills in the state championship game his senior year. I go, why you got to do me like that?
Yeah, man. It's
Why
unfair.
you got to take down my
That was your
chance?
chance for glory.
My chance?
via your school.
I'm like the 173rd most famous alum from Copper Hills, dude. I'm
I
nobody.
love that. I love
Nobody.
that.
I'm
But you're the only one on
You've
safety
definitely
zone.
done the research.
Ronnie Jones Perry. I've looked at the wiki list. There's not a wiki list. Ronnie Jones Perry, Silver Siliaga, probably our most famous alum.
Dude, Spanish Fork was up 3 scores on who was they playing in the playoffs? It was one of the St. George teams in the championship game a while ago. And me and like all my buddies who
Dixie.
played there and coached there. No, that Dixie one I was on the staff. Let's not talk about that game. But this who was anyway? It was like 3 years ago, and they're up multiple scores in the fourth quarter, and we jump in the tap like finally this is our chance for glory. Like we're living it through the class of
This was 2018 BYU. So we're up 20 at the end of the third. We're like, the streak's over. We did it.
This is exactly what
Zach
happened.
Wilson is a freshman. He did it.
The comedy
Build
of
a
errors,
statue.
the comedy of errors that followed in the Spanish Fork game was very similar to that game. It was rough, man.
Sorry, man.
But we all just got to experience it live because we started like celebrating in the fourth quarter, like, "Hey, we're up by 3 scores. This is great!" And then we like the text like, oh no, oh, wait, all we gotta do is get this.
As you're watching it on K-Jazz, probably.
Not even that. It was like some stream. It's probably like Stream East, rest in peace. Something like
What? Streamies?
Stream East.
Stream East?
College students know. You guys know what Stream East is?
Oh,
Yeah.
It was the illegal stream site.
Rest in
Gotcha.
peace.
LeBron made it famous.
Oh, he did? I didn't know that. I just knew
If you have a
LeBron was a
PC, a
Stream
virus
East
is on
guy.
there immediately.
LeBron did what?
LeBron was a Stream East guy.
He was
Yeah.
big Stream East guy.
For
huh?
what? Bronny's high school games?
He didn't have
Whatever.
He did,
Like,
you
what do we-
watch. You
we'll
watch.
watch JoJo
LeBron's-
Phillips play with
he's
Bronny
Bronny
Sierra Canyon?
Any live sports.
Yeah,
Any live sports?
Any live sports. That's your place
Is
to
this
go.
back in the day?
This
No,
is like, as of
like-
last year or like a few months
it
ago.
got
it died.
shut down like in the last.
He
year.
doesn't have a YouTube TV account?
No,
What's his
he's
problem?
LeBron James. He can't afford that. Come on.
He's only a billionaire.
He lives in California. Think of the tax. Think of like the cost of living.
He needs to save money to helicopter from New York to Philly. I get it.
The Draymond Green. Yeah, it's not 70 million. Like there's taxes and all that, and then
Your
you're only
agent.
taking agent. And then you're only taking home 30 million.
Yeah, it's rough, dude. I
It's
don't know
hard
how
to survive
people do
on
it.
30 million.
Dude, my favorite is like when the Mega Millions or the Powerball gets to like $1 billion. You're like, yeah, but if you take the cash option, you get 500 million,
Well,
and then you pay taxes. You're
Is
left
that
with
tithe?
You're left with
Question mark?
$400 million. Like, who can live on that? Like, like,
Okay,
I'm
but-
not buying a ticket. No one can live on that.
Steve
I
Young's
don't-
Express contract, 40 mil. I don't know, a million.
Well, I looked at the 50-50 raffle when I was in Phoenix, and I was like, it's only like 12 grand. Half of that's going to charity. Then like half of that's going to taxes. Like I can't even that's not even a full year of car payments. Why would I waste $20 on that? But then when they played the Dodgers, I wasn't at those games. But it was like 300 grand, and I was like, now there we go.
That
now
could
you
work.
get my 50-50 money.
And that was just Shohei's interpreter. That was just his 300 G's.
Yeah.
Shoot, dude.
I get like a notification if my daughter spends like $4 at Five Below. I'm like, how did Shohei not see like $1 million go out of his account consistently? Like, what in the world?
Dude, yeah, that's a
Crazy.
different level. There's a lot of these like.
With that in mind, KuConnect starts at $10 a month. For a great subscription, you can get behind the scenes content, the Discord, the
Should
videos.
we do a 50-50 raffle?
Oh,
Why not? Why not? It's probably illegal in Utah to raffle something. I'm
Is
sure.
that?
I have no idea.
every fundraiser I've been to in Utah, there's a raffle.
Well then, like I'm ready to go. Let's do this, dude. Yeah, man. I don't know. We probably do a lot more stuff like that. Raffles, silent auction,
Yeah.
giveaways.
As is the norm. What's the time running right now on this?
Yeah. How long have we gone, Sean?
An hour and a half.
Ooh.
Why did we do this?
I don't know. It's late. It's late. I have to do work and fly tomorrow and travel and this, and it's gonna be rough. But
Shout out to the homies in Oregon.
yeah.
Maybe Parkman will hit you up.
Dude, if I could just bump, I'll just drive by the park. Hey, also, this park is in walking distance of Jarom's house. That's all I'm saying. It's a very close
Oh,
park.
is that park?
It's
We can
that
set
park.
up a meet.
It
It's
wasn't
that-
me, just so we're clear. I'm not the man of the park.
No, you would have been just Jarom Park. It would have been the park, man. Yeah. But dude, it's there. Did you see the people at Discord was like, let's all meet at the park and get Beto's burritos? And Jake could do a voice chat. They made like an AI image of it. It was like, yeah.
That's all me.
Beto's. Meet at the park with Beto's. Maybe he'll show up.
After BYU beat Utah in 2021, after the post game, Spencer, David Nixon, and I went to Beto's just to see where it all went down.
Where's the camera angle?
That
Where's
was
all
the
this-
only. I saw one of those people the other day.
Yeah.
At Girl Dad, which is great. He's doing great. But yeah, we just like hung out there and it was awesome. I was like, we did it. We beat Utah finally. The streak is over. Life was good.
that was
it was
a
the only
fun-
place that was open. Like,
That was a fun night.
it was great.
And I love that it basically, I couldn't sleep because of all the yelling and everything and all the excitement.
Well, and we just got into the Big 12 tonight.
And then do you remember
We were
how
all juiced.
early we had church the next day? We had like 9 a.m. sacrament,
9
you and
a.m.
I.
Yeah.
And then I had bishopric meetings like at
You were in the bishopric.
6 a.m.
Believe it or not. It was in the bishopric.
For a little while. They didn't last long. But
They're like, you can't have a beard.
yeah. That beard was gone.
You're like, we've heard about the raffle.
We heard about the raffle, the upcoming raffle. They tenanted it. They got it from the other side. But anyway,
Like you can't 50-50 the fast off race.
we had Derek Stevenson show up to Sacrament meeting.
Right?
Do you remember
yeah.
that?
Yeah,
dude.
no.
That all happened within
Yes.
I don't know 10 hours of that whole thing.
It was fun to see Derek. We're like, what are you doing here? It's like, I don't know. I just chose a word. We're like, welcome, dude.
yeah. Well, he said, "I will come to church if BYU beats Utah," and I was like,
And he's come for 3 straight years. 2 straight years, 3 out of the last 5, 6.
"Yeah."
It's awesome.
But anyway, all right, we've hit our limit. Kev, you got to get to bed, right?
Something like that.
Sean, do you have a bedtime, Sean?
Most nights.
Most
but I got
nights.
Tuesday mornings off, so I can come here,
What
bro.
a dog.
I'm off the show Tuesday morning.
Nice.
It's
Not permanently.
No. It's not babysitting when it's your kid, but I'm watching my child
Well,
while the rest of the family. does
that
something.
angers Mrs. Brandon when I say babysitting.
Yeah, I wouldn't dare say
Yeah.
babysitting. It's my kid.
Yeah, I still say it just because it's
We
fun.
co-parent.
Co-parent.
Just kidding. We're still married.
In the same home
still
while
married.
being still in the temple. We co-parent.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Do you ever say what time it is on the pod? You ever
No, should we tell him?
Do you ever reveal that?
Kev, what time you got?
12:05.
Hey,
PM. Right. I'm hungry for lunch.
yeah, yeah.
Just kidding.
It's middle day.
You're a night owl on these dudes.
Oh, for sure.
You party hard, man.
Dude, there is content being posted right now at 12:05 in the Discord. I don't know why people don't sleep, but
Go to bed.
Go to
it's
bed,
the man in the
guys.
park.
dude, I know these people. It's not the park man. The park man, dude, the park man was like a very just clean cut guy you'd run into in Elder's Quorum. And he just walked up to me with a smile like, "Hey, you're Jake from Kukanek." And he started spilling all this tea to me. And I was like, "Oh, how do you know?" He's like, "Well, this is what I do." Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I called around and got it all verified. I'm like, and then I never saw him again.
Did you? You never got his number or anything?
No, he was chasing kids around.
3 Nephi.
It had to be, right? That's proof. Sean,
It was a third name. His name Kuman from Third Nephi.
Should I ask AI?
yeah, you should ask AI.
Who dat?
Who was
Hey.
the park man?
At AI. Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat?
Yeah. The only image
Drew Brees, Hall of Famer.
the only image we have of him, which is a silhouette. That's the right height and build. Maybe AI can recreate it.
It's like all these UFO videos. They're never in 4K.
No.
It's always remote Russia. I'm like,
got posted.
What is going on?
oh my goodness, nice. Jake got a new look too.
Oh, is that the meetup at the park?
No, it's
Is this a new one?
yeah, it's in
What channel you
It's
in?
the redacted one.
Oh.
T-Bone
I have
posted it.
nothing to do with this. Officially.
T-Bone called us right before this episode. Oh man,
Here's an independent commentator. The thoughts and opinions that I share do not reflect those of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints or Brigham Young University.
Did you see this KSL post?
No.
In BYU Athletics turns to Cougar Board to push back on rumors surrounding AD Brian Santiago. KSL News.
That's what happened Saturday night.
I know they're posting about it just now. I don't know if I can.
Breaking news on Monday night that this happened Saturday.
Yes, that's why you go to KSL for the breaking news.
I love my KSL homies, but yeah, we're behind on that one.
Dude, there's your tweet in here. I'm trying to get caught up to Kev.
I'm on the internet.
You're on the internet
That's
again.
sweet, dude.
It's like the third time. So I'll have to
How
find
long
the
have we
time.
been going now, and why are we still going?
Yeah, Sean, can you just end this? What are we paying you for, Sean? You're holding us hostage here.
We're so bored.
Yeah.
Jake's just checking the internet.
I'm trying to find what he showed you. Oh, wow.
It's at the
Oh, dude, look at this. Look, we're like famous.
You don't look anything like
I don't
that.
look. You look pretty similar. Dude, this is amazing. I'm Jarom Jordan. Oh wow, wow.
I'm breaking no such news. What are we talking about here?
It's amazing. All right,
I'm in complete compliance.
always
On the record.
always. We would never. Not on this
Well,
podcast.
I can't speak for you guys.
Not on the podcast. I said. Not on the podcast. Maybe somewhere else. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Sean's going to let us go. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that.
Finally.
Jarom, thanks for coming on again.
Yeah. Good to be here. It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
It is now tomorrow. Kevin, always great.
Happy to be here. This is probably going to go on for another hour once we turn the mics off.
Maybe not tonight. Maybe not tonight. Yeah. But anyway, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you haven't, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Actually, surprising our numbers of what percentage of people watch, subscribe has gone up a little bit, but
Whoa.
there's still like 48% or something that don't subscribe. So you could, it's okay. We give you permission. You can click the subscribe button. Like, and as always, CougConnect.com. Get behind the paywall, get in the Discord where the latest and greatest stuff is. That's all we got. Go Cougs.